Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, Talk Tuesday. We're at the straight road. Got nice overcast day, so should have some decent footage. And oddly, it almost feels like spring or fall, not summer. But I mean, I suppose technically it isn't summer until the solstice. But anyhow, okay, we're here. For those who like a head count, 11 today. We've got a couple of dogs off, so smaller group. Stella, can we know? Thank you. Okay, so we've got Tucker and Archie. We've got Stella headed that way, Bailey, Cosmo, Hamish, Arosa, Nova, Newton, Rowan, and Rory. And I know a lot of you have been asking about Kronk. He's doing okay. We, Hi, little buddy. So I only know these as beach roses. It's sort of the first, obviously, it's been here a while, but it's the first time I remember seeing it. Okay, let's continue. Distraction. Learning about the wilds with Ashley. No, that's a different show. So, what was I talking about? Oh, Kronk. He's doing better. I was really happy with him on the weekend. We took him to 613 Fleet. Oh Lord, I hear the tippy tappies of knee doom, but we're okay. Okay. Archie, we're gonna leave that alone. Archibald. Thank you. Good. Okay. Good job. Okay, bye, Newton. Sorry, I saw a chipmunk run across the path. And proactively distract from it instead of waiting for them to click onto it. That being said, there's also something that is very interesting. Okay, out! Good. Very nice. Okay, let's go. Go. Bailey, like out forever, not just a little. I'm very gun shy around this section because this is where one of the dogs found human poop to roll in. Like, I don't know, a month and a half ago. I'm still scarred. Anyway, okay, Kronk's doing better. He did great on the weekend. He seemed back to his normal self when we took him to the market, which was very exciting. And he's back to like wrestling and stuff with his brother, which is also very exciting because that hasn't happened for like, I don't know, a month and a half. But we're still taking it easy. So I brought him on Monday when it was nice and cool out, and he's staying leashed to me. Like, he's not running around. He was approved for regular exercise, but I'm still just taking it easy and based on him because he still is showing signs that he's in pain every once in a while. So like on those days, obviously I'm not taking him out. And yeah, we're taking it slow. We have to backtrack on some of his training too. So we've been working on that. But yeah, if you saw the Mutt Butt Monday photo on Instagram yesterday, then you saw he was rocking along. Anyway, so yeah, Stella, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. I definitely was not about to eat that grass. Oh, Rowan has taken to adopting sticks on our walk, which I'm not mad about because he's at that age. So he's 10 months old now. Rowan, no! Absolutely not. You can have your stick back. Get your stick. There you go. Take it with you. He's at that age where a lot of the dogs that have been happy to wrestle with him and like just run around and carry on because he was like puppy age. They're not really into it anymore. So like Bailey, even, where's Rosa? Oh, of course, you're my shadow. Okay. Go on. Go get him. She'll initiate play every once in a while, but they're not into like, I don't know if you guys remember when he was little, where Bailey and him would just like play Bailey basically the entire time. We've apparently entered a turkey zone, turkey drop zone. Okay, I think we're out of it again. Okay, let's go. Come on, Stella. Good girl. Yeah, so they just haven't really wanted to, and he of course does want to, so he keeps sort of pushing and pushing and pushing. So we are redirecting that energy into carrying a stick. And it's not something I would do. Cosmo, not a thing. It's not something I would do if I was stopping, because I don't want him to chew and eat the stick, which he will do. See, he's trying to. Ro, let's go. Ridiculous. So, but just carrying it along, I'm fine with that. And tearing it apart, I'm also fine with that. It's the swallowing of it that I'm not okay with. So I just have to keep a sharp eye for that. Yeah, get a move on, crazy kids. But yeah, so that's the Rowan Kronk update. See? And Rose says, like, I see you have a stick. I also, in fact, like sticks. It's also impossible to keep track of them because Rowan is shorter than the grass. So all you see is like, for Rowan, Bailey, and Hamish, all you see is the grass moving. Like, there's no dog. Even Archie sometimes, who's the tallest dog in the pack. That's Archie right there. Even him, sometimes you can barely see like his head or his tail. See, like there's Bailey. And it's not even as tall as it's gonna get. Oh no, he lost the stick. Oh, did we find it again? Yes, okay, good. Yeah, I saw that, bae. Now Rowan is happy because he's like, I have things for the girls. Oh, you wanted to play with me? I shall come play with you. And then they're like, mayday. Well, don't look at me for the stick. I'm not rescuing it from the tall grass kids. Nova? Truly. Oh God. Oh, poor Nova. Anyway, okay. And then Rory update. So as you can see, she's still attached to me. I have her on a flexi. And I know a lot of you are like, Ashley, what are you doing? You don't like flexies, which is not necessarily true. I think flexies have their place. I just think people don't use them properly, as with most dog training tools. The thing about a flexi is your dog has to be reasonably voice command solid, if that makes sense. So like you're not relying on the flexi. It's there as an indication to other people that you have control over your dog, which is certainly not the case with most people that I see with flexies. Especially like talking about going to the market, drives me crazy when I see people bring their dogs on flexies in the market. Usually because they're dogs that are not under control and are not used to hearing no, which is, which is a lot of going to the market is a lot of no's for dogs, right? Like, no, you can't pee on that. No, you can't smell that. No, you can't put that in your mouth. So when all they have when they're out with their people is freedom, Archie's like, dive, dive, dive. Bringing them into a market with no other training is ridiculous. And leads to problems. I think I told that story. I had a story time not too long ago. Kids, thank you. Of a woman who brought her two Islas to the farmer's market and really shouldn't have. Like, and just hearing her say like, oh yeah, they need work. And it's like, okay, well, if they need work, then first you need to make your dog safe. And to make your dog safe, you need to put a muzzle on it, especially if it's going to snap randomly like it did at a child. Like that, I'm not gonna start it again, but that was like, as a trainer, that's so upsetting. Not just because of poorly behaved dogs, but also like that's a core memory for that kid now, right? And it's so frustrating. Anyways. So yeah, something I talk about with my training clients. Oh, and we're at 10 minutes, so I'll just say this quickly. Something I talk about with my training clients is like, very first session, very first class, part of the homework is I want you to take a look at the life you want to have with them. So, do you want to be able to take them to the farmer's market? Do you want to take them to patios? Rosa, good girl. Do you want to put them on pack walk? Do you want to take them on hikes? Like, all of these things need different sets of skills. And hey, that is enough. Do you want to take your dog to a dog park? Like, and it's not, I'm not looking to judge the lifestyle you want to have with your dog. Like, that's not why I do that exercise. It's because each and every one of those things needs a certain skill set. It's right there in the watering hole. Where's Rowan? I just see his tail. Oh, there we go. In the clean water. Right. So even if someone is like, yeah, I don't think they will, like, if they have a big property, they're more of a farm dog. I don't think they will, we don't take them with us that often. That's cool. That's fine. That's the life you offer, and that's the life they'll be happy and content with. Rowan, Stella. Yeah, I'm sure you're pleased with yourself. Rowan. Thank you. For example, like if you're taking your dog to a dog park or your dog's on pack walk, you need to be able to have that skill, which is to out your dog even if they're mid-play, even if they're initiated. Rowan. Good. Now, with a bull terrier, you might have to do it 17 times because you always have to do it the exact same amount of times that they're going to push your command, right? But that's a whole other training thing. Anyways, so back to picture the lifestyle you want to have with your dog. What do you want to be able to do with them? Even if they're older, like it doesn't matter whether they're puppies. It doesn't matter if they're reactive. It doesn't matter. Set that vision of what you want to do with your dog. So let's say you want to be able to take them to the farmer's market and surprise your trainer, which does happen sometimes. I get ambushed by people, but it always makes me happy to see because it means the training's going well. So let's say that's your goal. Okay, cool. So now let's break it up into the things we need to have our dog be able to reliably do to get to that spot. Because like farmer's market, for example, is like S-tier level challenge, right? Tons of distractions, unexpected things happen all the time, food smells, children, other dogs, like huge asks for your dog if they aren't trained for it. So we figure out what we need. Rowan, no means no. Good boy, Hamish. So we figure out what we need, like leash walking skills, the ability to chill, sitting on command. Like if you stop, you don't want them wandering around and getting into stuff. You want them to just sit with you. So you break down all those skills. You figure out what you need to do to teach those skills. You put them all together, and then you start small. You start by taking them to a place. Rowan. Teenagers. You start by taking them to a place that's dog friendly, but lower distractions. Like here in Ottawa, Lee Valley is a great place. You always see online hardware stores. Yes and no. Like there can be some really scary sounds at hardware stores. So if you have more fearful or a more reactive dog, that's kind of like not where you want to start. And the reality is the very beginning of all of this training, Rowan, out, ya nasty. Starts in the home. You start in your living room, then you do it in your driveway, then you do it on your street, then you do it in a local park, then you do it in Lee Valley or what have HomeSense chapters. A lot of these places locally allow dogs. Always check first, obviously. Rowan, child. Oh, Archie, I know he's a speed bump for sure. Yeah, so it's not just sitting, like, sit down, write down what the goal is, write down what skills they need to have, and then make a list of, like, okay, I'm going to start the first couple days, we're going to do it in the living room. The last couple days, we're going to do it outside. The next couple days, we're going to do it wherever. Pet store can be in there closer to the top. Like, I would do a pet store maybe right before the market, and stuff like that. And as always, like, if you need help with stuff like that, if you need a trainer, obviously I do that. But most other trainers, like if I'm not local to you or you have another trainer, like, just ask them what they need, what you need, what you should do. Rowan, Ro. Oh, we're trancing. This is a bull terrier trance. Think of it as charging batteries. He's just going to stand there for a little bit. Oh, thinking about it. And he's good. And we're good. Okay. Got that on tape. You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to stop it here because we're almost at the car. And I have to do the car stuff. So, as always, if you have any questions, you know what to do. If you have a second to like, comment, and subscribe, it is so appreciated. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Oh, we're trancing again. At least having as much fun as these guys. And we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.